This is a story about a little girl who learns that being different isn't bad at all. Once upon a time, deep inside a mystical forest filled with magical creatures, there lived a little girl named Amara. She had silky purple hair that reached down to her knees like a waterfall. Instead of bright green skin like most forest fairies, Amara's skin was the color of delicate porcelain, pale and smooth like polished marble. And instead of delicate gossamer wings, Amara had no wings at all. All the other fairies in the forest could fly gracefully through the trees, but Amara could only hop and skip on the forest floor. But every day when the other young fairies zoomed past her, they giggled and pointed. Look at Amara skipping along the ground. She'll never be a real fairy. Their words pricked Amara's heart like thorns. Though she tried her best to ignore them, their teasing made her feel lonely and sad. As Amara skipped through the forest, she came across an old gnarled tree. Its branches twisted into strange shapes and covered in moss. It looked like the forest's oldest inhabitant. But what caught Amara's eye were the tiny sparkling lights that seemed to dance on its bark. They twinkled like stars trapped inside the tree. Curiosity filled her, and she reached out to touch one of the lights. Suddenly, the light flared, and a small, wise-looking owl hooted, "Who dares disturb my slumber?" Startled, Amara jumped back. I'm sorry," she stammered. "I didn't mean to wake you." The owl blinked its large golden eyes and studied her for a moment. Then it hooted again, softer this time. "Why do you disturb me, little one?" Amara hesitated, not sure if she should tell the owl about her problems. But something in the owl's gentle gaze made her trust it. She poured out her sadness, telling the owl how she longed to fly like the other fairies, but couldn't because she had no wings. The owl listened patiently until Amara finished, then hooted thoughtfully. "Being different isn't bad, little one," it said in a voice that rumbled like distant thunder. "Sometimes it means you have a special gift." Amara looked at the owl, confused. "A special gift? I don't understand." The owl ruffled its feathers. "You may not have wings to fly in the sky, but look closely at the forest floor." Amara did as she was told and gasped in amazement. All around her, tiny sparkling lights twinkled in the grass, bushes, and trees. It was as if the forest itself was lighting up. "These lights, they're beautiful," she whispered. "But what do they have to do with me?" The owl smiled, and its smile lit up its face like a beacon. "These lights, little one, are fireflies. They can light up the forest because they are different, just like you. Your special gift isn't to fly in the sky, but to light up the forest floor." Amara still felt sad, though all she wanted to do was fly like the other fairies. Just then, a group of fairies flew past, their laughter echoing in the twilight. "Look at Amara skipping along," one of them called out. "She'll never be a real fairy with those clumsy legs of hers." Amara's heart sank. She wanted to shout back, but no words came out. The owl sensed Amara's sadness and hooted softly. "Come with me," it said, and Amara followed. They flew to the tallest tree in the forest, and the owl pointed its beak toward the horizon. "Do you see those distant lights?" it asked. "Those are the homes of the night fairies. They live far beyond the whispering woods." "So what?" Amara asked, her voice barely a whisper. The owl took off, and Amara spread her arms and jumped. To her surprise, she glided through the air for a moment before landing softly on the ground. "What?" she gasped. "Amara," the owl hooted. "You can fly!" Thrilled, Amara took off again, this time staying airborne longer. The owl led the way, and soon they were soaring above the trees, leaving the familiar forest behind. As they approached the night fairies' homes, a worried look crossed the owl's face. "Be brave, little one," it said. "Your special gift will be needed soon." When they arrived, the night fairies gathered around, their faces etched with worry. "Our magic is fading," one of them cried. "Without our light, the darkness will consume us." Amara knew what she had to do. Closing her eyes, she focused all her feelings of happiness, wonder, and excitement, letting them flow from her fingertips. Suddenly, hundreds of sparkling lights erupted from the tips of her fingers, enveloping the night fairies in a warm glow. The night fairies gasped in amazement. "It's working," one whispered. "The darkness is lifting." With Amara's help, the night fairies regained their magic, and the darkness receded. One of the night fairies turned to Amara, her eyes shining with gratitude. "Thank you, Amara," she said. "You may not have wings to fly in the sky or to light up the forest, but you bring light to our homes and hope to our hearts. You are a true hero, and we are honored to call you a night fairy." Tears of joy streamed down Amara's face as the other night fairies embraced her. She finally understood what the owl meant. Being different wasn't bad at all. In fact, it made her special. From that day on, Amara lived with the night fairies, using her unique gift to bring light and hope to those who needed it most. She learned that being different didn't make her less of a fairy. It made her truly one of a kind. The end.